Your what's goody team? Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Mr. Albert. All right, so let's go through these pairs one by one real quick. All right, for AU, we know we're still in this little zone of consolidation where price is rejecting lows, rejecting highs. Right, Asia market open went down. End of Asia going into London to where we're at now. Price had just been moving sideways. Right, we already hit our third week low. AU, I'm gonna turn this one off. I'm gonna let price start trending. Once we start trending, then I'll start taking those trades. Euro AUD already hit STP for the day, so we'll turn that off. Euro CAD, we're still at these highs, still respecting higher high, higher low. It gave us a third day high on the third day, went down. Today, price looks like it's just still pushing down. We'll come back to Euro CAD. Euro USD for the last 3 days, we've just been moving sideways, rejecting these highs, rejecting these lows. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm not gonna be trading that again. My trading is very simple, guys. The trend is your friend. Are we currently trending? No. All right, that's it. Fucking turn it off. Go to the next pair, dude. It's really that simple. GA already hit STP for the day, so we'll go to the next pair. GCAD still in this range that we've been in since yesterday. Still no break of the lows, which is what we're looking for. Still no break of the highs, which is what we're looking for. Price is just still inducing highs and inducing lows. What is it doing? Just trapping traders, right? I'm not gonna get in that. It's all good. Once again, it's very simple. The trend is your friend. Are we trending? No, we're consolidating. Cool. On to the next pair, yo. It really is that simple. GJ, we're back at these highs again, covering the same area that we've been talking about since yesterday. Right. Once we get the break of these highs, we'll get the retest, we'll get the continuation back to where? To these highs up here. Once we're at these highs, we'll be looking for price to either break, right, to continue to go high, or this is where they'll give us the inducement to go short. Right. We had 2 days of rise, today being the third day. Price has not given us that third day push. Here on the 30-minute time frame, looks like price wants to give us an engulfing candle going short as well at the high of the day. So could price go short? Definitely can. Am I expecting it? Not something I'm expecting, but we'll keep an eye on it. GU at these highs. Again, overall, we're still lower low, lower high, lower low. Price came back to the 30-minute highs, gave us an inducement. Didn't give us a valid break, but it did give us the inducement. And then it looks like it wants to trend back down again on the lower time frames. Nothing really to talk about on GU. I'm not trading GU for right now. Skip over that. US 30, we're still good to trade this one. STP wasn't even hit yesterday. Right, we had 2 days of rise, today being a third day. Could we get that third day push? It could happen. We'll come back to US 30 in a little bit. Gold is flying. Came back to the 30-minute lows, came back up, came back down to the 30-minute lows, pushing back up again. SCP hasn't been hit yet, so we'll come back to that. SCP on Bitcoin has been hit already. I'm not gonna be trading Bitcoin, but I'm gonna be going back and forth. Oil. We're waiting for price to give us a valid break of these lows for us to start considering this, right? The lower lows to be looking for a lower high. And we still don't have a valid break. Still a testing candle. This candle is still testing, right? Close below here, but it's still touching the previous BOS, right? The BOS for this one, we're still touching, so we'll be patient with oil. Oil, I'm gonna turn this one off for now. I like that price is going down though. Again, it's doing exactly what it needs to do. And then silver should look the same as gold, pushing up back to the high of the day. So we'll focus on these 3-4 pairs for the next couple hours. Um, the best pair to keep an eye on right now, I'll say keep an eye on GJ. Right, I do like this engulfing candle. I would have liked it a little bit more if we had structure with that, right? If we were actually making lower lows and lower highs, um, I'd feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more confident in just waiting for that engulfing candle to print to take those trades to go back down. Higher time frames, we're still making higher highs, higher lows. 30-minute, we're still making higher highs, higher lows. On the 5-minute, we're still making higher high, higher low. And then the previous higher high we made, price is just moving sideways. So, there's a few ways we could go about this pair for today. We could wait for one of the type 1, type 2, type 3 patterns to form for the day. And, we could go that route. There's no doubt about it. Is it the best route to go? Depends how much volume we get, right? GJ, 9 out of 10 times, we wouldn't really get that much volume during the NYC session. So we'll see. We still got a few hours. We have news today. Let's not forget about that. We have news at 8:15. It's medium impact, so we'll see what happens. And then at 9 and 10 a.m. we have high impact. So we'll give it till 8:15. We'll see what 8:15 brings on table, but for sure, if we don't have an entry um before the news, if we don't have an entry, then we'll just wait for the 9:30 open. 9:30 open again. We have news at 10, so we'll give it an extra 30 minutes for today. If we are not in an entry before the news, we don't see something crystal clear. No need to force it. Okay. Well, first thing is first. Do we have any engulfing candles on the 30-30? The dirty 30. Nothing on the 1, 4, 30, nothing. On the 15, we have an engulfing, but the green candle isn't engulfing. Right here. You know what I need to do? I need to be able to see two things at once. Okay, when we look at the 5-minute time frame, we had low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, change of character, higher, high, higher, low. We're looking for a valid break. And again, on the 5-minute, we have lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, change of character, higher, high, higher, low, and we're be looking for a valid break here. This would be ideal, right? Is to get that valid break in this area. That's what I'm gonna wait for before I take any positions on US 30. Might be a little bit of a late entry, but would love to see price give us a valid break. Price could give us a valid break. Again, we have the change of character. This would be the break right here. Price could give me a valid break and then the pullback. That'd be the most ideal situation. We'll be back with US 30. Could be good. Like US 30 could be a good trade. A little 372 back to the top side wouldn't be horrible. Um, One of those questions again. Like, do I trust US 30 right now with that where we're at? We'll do a top bottom analysis on US 30 so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But it's overall we're in consolidation. For US 30, yeah, we'll go back to it. You'll see it. Right now we're just sitting in this range. We were in a range before, we got the breakout, right? We got the continuation, but then price again started now rejecting highs, rejecting lows, rejecting highs, rejecting lows, sitting back at the highs. Right now we have no trend on US 30, right? We had a change to the bottom side, then price again just came back to the top of the area, right? Not only that, but again, where are we overall? We're at the higher high on the daily time frame. We're at the highest point in the market. Where price right now on the lower time frame is just moving sideways, right? On the 4 hour time frame, price went to the top side and gave us an inducement, gave us a crazy wick at the top of the 4 hour highs, came back down into the range, right? So this is also something else that I'm looking at, which is like, do I like these buy positions in these areas? No. We're trading at the higher high on the daily time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, price gave us an inducement at the high. On the 30-minute time frame, we have a change of character to the bottom side. And again, this is where we could see price moving sideways, just trapping traders. And you can see it for the last 3 days, right? Just look at the candles that have been open at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Right? Just look how big these candles are. Look how big these wicks are. Going both ways too. It's not like it's one candle moving one way. No, it's one candle printing crazy wicks going both ways. Damn, I can't see that message that was deleted. All good. So right now is more about being patient than anything else, especially with these bigger pairs. Again, I don't know What I'm gonna be trading today? Right, again, just look how crazy gold is moving before the market open. What's good, Mr. Mike? Good morning, my brother. Bitcoin could use correlations. Again, we've been talking about that for the last couple of days this week. Um, do I want to use Bitcoin as a correlation right now? Not really. There's a lot of volume. Again, there's a whole bunch of shit going on. There's a lot of things going on worldwide, governments, everything's happening. There's a lot of things going on right now that's affecting how the market's moving, right? But again, if we ignore that and we just look at where we're at overall, and we just look at where price is at compared to the daily and the 4 hour and the 30-minute time frame, like seeing how price is moving, we're back at these lows that price has rejected in the past, right? The last 2 weeks, this has been the lows that price has been rejecting. Came back to the lows. What did price do? It an exhaustion candle. Okay, same thing that it did here. Same thing that it did here. Same thing that it did here. It's like there's no, I'm following a repetitive cycle, something that could be repeated. And if the market's already showing me that they're doing the same thing they did the last 3, 4 times that we were in this area, eh, this really makes it simple. Like, all right, I'll be expecting price to start pushing up, but I'm also expecting price to do what? Could just move sideways today, right? Look at what happened yesterday. Look at what happened yesterday with US 30. And again, it's like, yeah, we could see that price wants to push up, and vice versa. We could see that price wants to push down again because we have exhaustion candles going both ways. But at the end of the day, is the area that we're trading in. Understanding we're in the zone of consolidation. Like, yo, price didn't even give us STP yesterday. There was no volume in the market yesterday. Understanding that we're at the end of the month. The new month just started today. Understanding that there is no news in the market, right? It's all of that comes into effect. Whether or not there's gonna be volume, if there's gonna be a good amount of volume, there's gonna be no volume at all. Like right now, the areas that we're trading in, the best thing you could do, just sit on your hands. Just sit on your hands. Or just be very strict with your rules. And again, I love this engulfing candle. I love it. Yo, why if you like this engulfing candle, why aren't you in this trade? Perfect. That's the first question. Pop quiz for you guys in the chat. I'll give you guys a minute to answer that question in the chat. Even though we have an engulfing candle, even though we're on the 800 EMA, even though we could call this all out and say, yo, we have an engulfing candle, let's just take the trade, right? Why wouldn't I take this trade right now? What's the thing that I want to see happen right now before I take this trade on US 30? I'll give you guys a minute in the chat to answer the question. Whether you care or not, good luck for letting me come in. Fucked up. My mom at the hotel. I can't wait to tell her what y'all motherfuckers did to me. Nah, I'm gonna let her know in a good way though. I'm gonna say they're good people. They just care about my physical. Nah, man. I don't trust him at all. I'll sit down on the drive, motherfucker. Yeah, he alert. How do you feel? I can't wait to tell him what y'all did to me on stage. Why you not saying what y'all did? Because I'm grateful, bro, but that was embarrassing, bro. I never twerked while doing a push-up. Thank you for even responding to me. Yeah. Crazy fuck. Watching it on video? Nothing like it is in here. And I can't even lift the fucking weights y'all weigh. No, I really don't give a fuck. I know. I'm just telling you how I feel. I really don't. So why the fuck would I care about you? I didn't think you did. Your shoulders tell me anything. No bullshit. What made you reach out to Hottie? I personally wanted to meet y'all. I didn't think y'all was gonna make me work out like this. I thought I was gonna look around, fuck with y'all a little bit. I didn't think y'all was gonna push me like this. And again, I feel like a bitch because I didn't even do the shit y'all did. Y'all down my way and I still struggle. I did not think it was gonna be like this. I appreciate it, whether you care or not. Damn, no answers in the fucking chat? Come on, guys. It's very simple shit. What are we waiting for here on US 30 before we even consider taking this trade?
But I didn't even know as it was happening. I didn't know it was. I was walking Apollo in my hometown, which he lives very far from me. I hear a whistle out of car, so I'm thinking it's just like a cat call. Yeah. So I look, I roll my eyes. Really, dude? Yeah. And then I see the car pull over, and I'm very paranoid. So I'm like who the hell is pulling their car over? And then I hear, is that Apollo? And sometimes I get stopped by people from town. Yeah. Sometimes people from TikTok, but I'm like, they usually never ask me, is that Apollo? That's kind of weird. And the voice sounded so familiar. And then I look over and they did like a wave like this. He's gonna watch this. He's like, my friend's mom had texted her. It's like, just saw so and so pass so and so at the same time. Like, is she okay? What? Has an eye on that. I saw so and so pass at the same time. I did. Really? With a 14, 15-year-old high school girl over your boy troubles. Because the men that you talk to are emotionally stunted. That high school girl. Why aren't
Damn. No answers in the fucking chat. Alright, well, I'll give you the answer. Yo, change of character, we're waiting for a valid break. Without a valid break, this trade that we see right here is just not valid. Not valid. Right? This is why if you were in this trade, you'd be in drawdown right now. Now, it does look good. Like, again, we have a lot of gaps in the market. We have gaps here at the bottom. Price could give us a steeper pullback. Again, overall, following my rules to the T today. Right? Following my rules to the T today. Why today specifically? Even though I follow my rules every single day, but why today specifically am I being a little bit more cautious? Is because, again, not only is it because of the trading conditions that we're currently trading in, but overall, where are we in the market? Very simple. Yo, we're at the top of the zone of consolidation. We're at the top of the zone of consolidation. Right? There's so much. Like, yo, the markets are going to throw everything at you all at once in the same area. Right? Like, at the top of the zone of consolidation, shoulder, head, shoulder. At the top of the zone of consolidation, not only that, they're going to give you, right, that engulfing candle. At the top of the zone of consolidation, they're going to give you the 372 pattern. So, like, just here in this area, just here in this one little area in the last 2 days, look how many entry models they're giving you. Right? Like, if you don't know about a zone of consolidation, you're going to think that this is a simple higher high, higher low, and you're going to continue back into a higher high. Right? If you're a pattern trader, you're currently in the shorts because, oh, it's a shoulder head shoulder going short. It's a bearish shoulder head shoulder. Right? They gave you the 372, the continuation pattern for the day. Right? They gave you the engulfing candle going long. So it's like they're giving you 3 confirmations going short and they're giving you 3 confirmations going long. Which one are you going to take? Right? And again, for me, it's a little bit more simple. Like, yo, I'm waiting for the trend to happen. Do we have that trend? No. We have the change. Perfect. Before we get into a trade, I need to see price give me a valid break of these highs. If price would have given us a valid break and then this retest, yeah, I would have gotten into this trade. 100%. No doubt about it. But right now, we don't have that. We do not have a valid break on US 30 just yet. So I can't take this trade. It's not high probability. Right? And looking at all the rules that I'm also looking for, like, yeah, I like the fact that price is respecting the 800 EMA. But what else am I looking for now? Well, now, in order for this to continue the uptrend, I also want to see the 50 cross back above the 200 EMA. Right? Notice how for the downtrend, the 50 crossed below the 200 EMA. We crossed below it. We gave the retest. We gave the continuation back to the where? Back to the bottoms. Respected the 800 EMA. I want to see vice versa happen. I want to see that 50 cross above the 200. I want to see the change. I want to see the break. Once we get the break and the retest, that's what I'm getting in. Right now, I have nothing. I have nothing to trade on US 30 right now. So we'll be patient. Question again. I was just saying, why wouldn't I take this trade just yet? What's the one thing that I'm looking for? But I just gave you guys the answer just now, so it's all good. So right now we'll be patient, man. Gold came back up to the highs. On the internal time frame, we had a little shoulder head shoulder. It gave us the break, right? And this is technically the first time that price is giving us the retest after the break. Right? Once we got the break, price just went back down to the 30-minute lows, which was perfect during Asia session. And then the end of London going into the NYC session now, price came back up. So again, this is another pair that what is price doing? Just moving sideways. There's no trend here. If you guys tell me you see a trend here, you're lying. You're either lying or you're fucking blind. Right? So right now what is price doing? Rejecting the lows, rejecting the highs, rejecting the lows, going back up, rejecting the lows again, doing what? Coming back up. So there's no trend. I can't confidently sit here and say, oh yeah, the shoulder head shoulder, this is the retest, we're gonna go back. I can't confidently say that. Why? Because all right, yeah, price gave us the break, but it never gave us a pullback to continue back down into the lows. It just went directly back into the lows. Rejected the lows again and it came back up to the highs. I can't confidently right now, I can't say I know where we're going. Like nah. We have gaps at the top of the market. I would love to see price come up and fill these gaps, but you have to take into account you have STP for the day, you have ADR for the day, right? Like I'm there, we have to take it into account where do we have a trend? Like price isn't following any trend right now. It's just trapping traders, right? Similar to again what happened yesterday. Like just trapping traders left and right the entire time. There's no need to rush into these trades. No need. Right? S&P would also look very good. We have 2 days of rise. Would love to see that third day high, man. I would love to see it, but again, it's not something I'm expecting. A lot of these pairs, I'm really not expecting price to continue these trends. Right? GJ, same thing. Like we have a beautiful engulfing candle going short, a bearish engulfing candle. Would love to take this trade going short, but again, we have no confirmation. Price on every single time frame on GJ right now is still making higher highs and higher lows. And the only thing that's saving us and the only thing that I would be like, oh, this could be a good trade is because price came to these highs, gave us the inducement. But again, we still aren't downtrending. We have not made lower lows, lower highs. The only thing we've done today is what? Move sideways. It's just been sideways movement. That's all this has been today. So I don't want to take a position where I'm just guessing where price is gonna go. There's no trend, right? Not only am I guessing where price is gonna go, but if I get into this trade, it's just getting into a trade based off what I want to happen or what I feel is gonna happen. There's no educated decision on what price is gonna do today, right? EuroCAD, same thing. Like EuroCAD, yeah, we have the change, we have the break at these highs, and what did price start doing? Just move sideways. Again, there's no trend. What we wanted to see from yesterday didn't do it. Right? Gave it to us a little bit what we wanted to see, right? The sideways movement, the push down to the bottom. But after the push down to the bottom, what did price start doing? Again, started moving sideways at these lows. And at this point, we could see that price is doing what at these lows? It's giving us those valid breaks to the lows. So if the market is already giving you confirmations, and the confirmations is that price is starting to break lows, starting to give us the breakout, why would I take a trade going long when price is giving us confirmations that price wants to go short? It just doesn't make any sense, right? So again, gonna be patient, guys. Gonna be patient. Not gonna rush into any of these trades. We have news today. We have news at 8 in the again. I'll pull it up just because I forgot as well. We have news at 8:15, medium impact. Then we have news at 9, and then we have news at 10. So, again, at this point, if I don't have an entry before 8:15, right, I'm gonna wait till 8:30. Then if there's no trades before 9, I'm gonna wait for 9:30, and then we have news at 10. And depending how the market moves when the market's open at 9:30, we'll see how long we got till we call it a day. But once again, if you took these trades on 30, currently in crazy drawdown, you're super nervous, you almost hit stop loss. And there's just no point. Right? There's no point in me waking up on a beautiful Wednesday morning to lose $1,000 that quick. right? $1,500 in less than 10 minutes. There's no way. I'm not doing that shit to myself. I'll go crazy. I'd rather miss out on taking a trade than to lose money taking a bullshit trade because I feel it or I want to take a trade. Like nah, I'm gonna wait, yo. I'm gonna wait. If there's something that's not picture perfect, dude, there's no point in trading. I don't. There's no other way I could really explain that for it to make sense to the people who it doesn't make sense to. Like every day is not a trading day. It's that simple, right? Like if you hop on your charts and you see what you need to see, then yeah, you take the trade. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. But if you hop on your charts and there's nothing, like of course there's something. There's always gonna be something on the chart for somebody, 100%. But are the charts following your rules? What you want to see? If the answer is no, then okay, what's the problem? Just don't take a trade, right? But if the charts are showing you what you want to see, then you take the trade. I'm like, damn, I know I should have taken that trade. But all right, guys, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get water. Any questions in the chat? Just let me know. We'll be patient with these pairs. So I'll be right back. Any questions? Just let me know. My bad, guys. Not gonna lie, I hit a little detour. So, so back to go back into US 30, right? So exactly what we talked about, guys. Without a valid break, we still don't have that confirmation that the trend has shifted. So, with that being said, price came back down, gave us another change of character back down to the bottom side. So, still gonna wait it out with US 30. Could we get aggressive with it and mark this up on the 1 minute time frame? Could. Am I going to? If we get closer to 9:30 and we don't have a move yet on the 5 minute, then I will. I'll start marking this up on the 1 minute time frame. But oh, how would this look on the 1 minute? Just keep looking at the structure. It's the same thing, right? Only difference now you're looking at higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And on the 1 minute, this would be the change of character. Mm. 52176. Right, so we still haven't even gotten a 1 minute change of character. Right now, price is still respecting these highs. Right, lower low, lower high, lower low. This is technically still a lower low. Oh, I'm sorry, a lower high point. Price still hasn't tapped into that 1 minute high. So, not much we could do about US 30 right now, guys. Again, just look at the candles that are printing in this area. Just crazy. Exhaustion candles at the lows, right? 6 a.m. Another crazy exhaustion candle, right? Then another candle that printed 30 minutes ago. Like, just, right? The candle that just printed now, look at it. The 8 a.m. candle. It's just crazy candles being printed, just trapping traders left and right. That's why you gotta understand, again, when to stay away from the charts, when to be patient, what to look for. It makes it so much easier to just step back, take a step back, focus on, again, go back to the basics. You're looking for the change in the break. Without that, there's nothing else. That's it. Especially when the charts start feeling like you start getting overwhelmed by the charts. That's when you got to take a step back and just take it step by step. Rule 1, rule 2, rule 3. Right, so GJ, again, we have that engulfing candle going short. Looks like price still hasn't really tapped into it just yet. We missed it. We missed the retest by a few pips. Again, taking these shorts in this area just doesn't make sense to me. Why? Because we're still technically higher high, higher low, right? Higher high, and we're in a higher low point. Right? On the internal time frame, you will look at this like, oh, the double bottom, the inducement to the lows, price broke the neckline. This is the retest to continue to go higher. It looks like it could be that type of continuation. But again, keep looking at structure. Gold, I'm ready to turn gold off. I'm pretty sure STP was already hit for the day too for gold. This is just moving like crazy. The Bitcoin is still at the lows, so and nothing really new from the last thing we saw. And any questions, guys, let me know. Any specific pairs you want me to go over, anything you want me to explain, let me know. Yo. Well, hold on. What'd you say? My bad. I didn't have my headphones on. Nah, why? Last night I was on the phone with Ashley. Called me a little too late. We were watching Love Island, bro. I'm I'm hungry. Nah, no bullshit. I woke up at 6 and I had Taco Bell last night. I have no reason to be hungry. I already went to the bathroom and everything. That's probably why I'm hungry. Man. Wagwan Delilah.
Today we're going to be guessing the cod career path. Obey to leverage optic apex S2. Obeys to first SP box rise TK optic. That's it. Straight ribbon E6 cold optic optic. Important gem. Wait. Gotta be crib. No, not E6.
Kismet, man.
Oh my god, yeah, it is brand new. Place like Jane, Tommy, sure.
You're on the right track there.
Yeah, 20 boys, obviously.
I'm the last one.
AOX leverage to CM MPP's Cloud9 again. Assault? I don't even remember these. Glacier? I'm trying to think AOX. There's not a lot of people that have been on AOX. It's like Clay, Crow.
You teamed with him.
I team. Team? Aches.
There you go.
I knew it was one of them. AOX. That's so. It's got to be one of the youngs. All right. Today we're going to be guessing the COD career path. All right. Obey to leverage optic apex. Behind one. Two is a phase to deposit.
Great.
Did you cry about it?
Yeah.
Did you cry about saying the word? Cry about it?
You've been thinking about joining Sam's Club now.
Pero este choroni, aquí fue donde todo el mundo grabó que se recogió el mal. Pero ya está fino. You guys got permission to shoot on my patio today? Cool. So I'm gonna need you to make your way out this way. Okay. I'm gonna give it a 0.0. Goodfellas kicked out. National pay-per-view 0.0. world record is 890. You all really want
Is he the Famunda boss is what I'm hearing?
The underball.
The Famunda boss.
Fuck is that?
From under them balls. Too smart.
No, I do definitely want to do a $500. I do want to do a $500 wager one day. Tell me that wouldn't be a challenge. This guy lagging, man. Tell me a $500 wager. Wait. I'll do it.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I just fucking tweaked.
None of them to tweak that hard, but I'm back to now. That shit, you slide across to the right, scratch the fucker.
Why do I have to always be?
Because you definitely not gonna get a shot.
Oh my god, dude, are you freaking serious? Oh my god.
I'm sorry for not telling you who Rob.
Yo, Kendall, you still here? There's 3 alligator attacks in the last week here. I don't know. My gator is doing. He's chills in the backyard, bro. He don't do nothing. He chilling. Hell no. These people are fucking stupid, bro. Like, yo, it's like no. It's like, yo, if I tell you, bro, you're in Florida. We got gators and crocodiles who live next to each other. We're the only fucking place in the world that has some shit like that. We got gators in every body of water. Yo, why the fuck would you be swimming in a lake? Like, we're not talking about, these gators attacked them and they were in their pool. These fucking idiots go into lakes. Like, you think it's cool for you to go and fucking swim in there? You gotta be stupid. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right. Motherfuckers watch too much Disney, yo. We I thought the gator was from Peter Pan. All right, buddy. Like, look, a 31-year-old while swimming in one of the rivers here. A little kid was bit on the hand while fishing at fish camp. And then some guy who was snorkeling got fucking eaten alive. No, he didn't die, but while snorkeling. Not really, bro. That's why I stay my ass home. Also, yo, last night's Love Island episode kind of went a little crazy. Yo, so they have this thing where they go, they have their OG partners when they first get into the house, right? Then last week they do an episode where they take the guys to another house with new girls. And then they bring new guys to the girls. And obviously, like, the girls don't know what the guys are doing, vice versa. The guys don't know what the girls are doing. So then last night's episode, they're all, obviously after all this time already, they introduced everybody together. They're all in one house. Cool. Last night they showed them what they did in the houses. So the girls got to see what the guys did, and the guys got to see what the girls did. That was kind of fucking crazy. They did them dirty, bro. Guys were talking mad shit about the girls. Girls were talking mad shit about the guys. Mm-hmm.
Good morning today. The girls are getting spayed. She's fighting
Yeah, I think he was here. He was here yesterday morning. I think, or for the isolation session like 2 days ago.
they can get spayed now. Get to drop them off this morning, and then after I drop them off, we are going to the water park. So got some stuff to pack after I feed the girls. Okay, they're eating. I'm just making some electrolytes for the kids. Had some questions last time I did this. The cups are simple modern. Other cups that I use most of the time are Awala, but same straws. I prefer stainless steel, so I order these off of Amazon and I just toss the plastic ones. Waters, a change of clothes for each kid, bright orange swim trunks, so I can see him at all times. Sailor is going to wear her swimsuit that she wears wakeboarding because it's shorts. We like the coverage on that one. I'm bringing our little travel hair pouch because I don't know what her hair looks like, so I'm probably gonna braid it before we go in the water just so it's easy. Same pouch I always bring first aid, medicine. And since some of you asked last time, some of you were concerned, I do have chapstick in it. I promise. Charger in here for myself, Disney, of course, because it's the Disney water park. My kids have sun hats. They have really cool sun hats. They will not wear them, so I'm not going to even bother bringing those. I don't think they'll wear these either, but I'm going to bring goggles. it because I know he's gonna fall asleep in the car. Sure, we'll go to Disney Springs for lunch before we head back, so I have a change of clothes in here for me also. That's what I'm bringing on the go for us. The kids love these Once Upon a Farm pouches. I always bring one of these just in case any of the girls all packed up. There we go. See you guys later. Hey. Good morning today.
You know what I want
The girls
today?
are getting spayed.
I want to go to Disney Springs and have a lunch.
And then after we have them up, got some stuff to pack.
I want to have some lunch at Disney Springs.
Had some questions.
Follow me, beloved. Good morning, go, beloved. Really good or just good?
It's great.
Okay, there we go.
How are you feeling?
I feel like we just get closer and closer. Like even with the little
Just honest.
yeah, it's clear. I was about to ask you that same thing.
I like the way you think.
That's the same day. This is what I want at the end of the day. This is the same day that I was a weird couple though. Cheers to longevity. See? Follow me, follow me, follow me.
Check the 4-hour time frame charts.
Well, Melanie, at the end of the day, you know that you're not crazy. You don't have to show if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
We need to bring that.
Oh yeah, right here on the hill. What the, where are you going, brother? What's his plan? Yeah, what's his plan there? You wanna hop it up here? Yeah, pick me up. Okay, I just don't. Weirdo. Get in. Dude, you fucking suck, man. Oh yeah, right here on the hill. What the, where are you going? Okay, yeah, let my chair. Yeah, wait, let my chair over.
Put together the entire
Top of the world.
Dude, why does everyone just want me to retire so bad? Like,
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
everyone's the same age as me. It's just my birthday's first, guys. Easy, Kyler, everybody, they're all my age. Just fucking 2 months older. Like, they're like, he's so old.
The oldest in the league by far.
And I'm like, what? I'm getting a fucking win? Like, am I awful?
Zach, you gotta be wrapping it up soon. Probably just dash. Can we have Luca pick up like Abe or
Mama, I'm gonna fix this. Okay. Okay. No stress. You mind giving me like? Oh, I thought because it was contained, it wouldn't be a big deal. You're good. You mind giving me just like 1 minute to see if I can get it cooked? I mean, like it cooks so fast.
Yo.
It might not even work.
I couldn't really hear it, to be honest. It was cutting in and out. So I didn't really. Every time it gets to the ending part, I don't know what the fuck she's saying. So kind of sounds like gibberish.
Because it's a. That sounds good. Thank you, bro. Well, guys, she was hardly shaken. Let's see if we can't get that to cook. The bottom is definitely not as good as I want, but looks bomb. Actually, look.
He looks delish.
Is there a more beautiful place for a pizza? Let's go give it to Granny. Uh-huh. Nice, Gran. Pizza for Granny. Woo! Mama, I'm gonna fix this.
All around the Russell. All around the Russell. All around the Russell. I'm also asking for it. I'm also asking for it.
gets a bad rap?
God, we be unstoppable. I'm gonna take over the fucking world. What's going on, y'all?
These kids, everybody thinks this shit is funny because it's straight. So like, they should all get some bad rap because top 3 gay cat side hustles I do at home as a stay-at-home dad. But it's the most simple.
Oh, we are. Let's see what we got in this time. And look, they cover the top of the can with boxes to protect them, so you do not have crashed cans or dented up cans. And so, yeah, if you guys do not stock up while they are running this sale, you are missing out.
I gotta buy a ghost today. See if that shit's actually good. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Look at my chat said, watch 0-18 gameplay. Dude, we were fucking awful. I'm not even joking, man. The funniest shit is like before we actually went 0-18, we'd be like 0-12 at this point. We'd be 0-15 before that, and then AG would call me for like 2 hours ago.
The energy drink. What I want to see was good. Shit's already small. It can't get smaller than what it is. No way. No way, Jose. Fuck it at this point.
Just gotta get 50 gates versus 4x4s to see which one can make it. Yeah, but it'll really just be about.
Yo, I'm hungry, bro. I gotta run to the kitchen. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. If you guess what I'm eating, I'll buy you lunch today. No. 2 more guesses. Go ahead. That was that was a good ass guess. Let me tell you. Both of those guesses that you just made were some good ass guesses. Cause I thought about making both of those things. I didn't get the rice. I didn't get the rice cakes because I ran out of peanut butter. And I'm like, I'm not gonna eat no plain ass rice cakes, yo. I'm not that hungry. Not really. Like what? Like, go ahead. You got one more guess. Fuck it. I can't give you no more hints. Yes. Like, think about what you would have for breakfast. Mm-hmm. But think about like, I can't give you no more hints. You got 5 seconds, man. You got 10 seconds. How about that? I can't give you no more hints. That's it. Just like your breakfast. The what's breakfast? No way. All right, you give up. All right. Now you gave up. That's it. You want to know the answer? Chocolate covered watermelon. Watermelon. And mm, mm, why? That's some basic shit. Have you ever had it with pineapple? Oh my god, bro. Mm-hmm. SpongeBob. He's a sponge. Oh, true. Mhm. Mm. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not in the server to know about different watermelons. Mm-mm. I'm just saying, like in life, like I've never been in that server before. Yeah. Mm, I'm not I mean, that's kind of different, but not necessarily like there's some fruit that we have down here that you wouldn't have over there in Chicago in a regular as, you know, in a regular as supermarket, for example. Like you're not gonna have no real like tropical fruit. Like you have oranges and shit, but that's not tropical. Yeah. The pink ones. Mm. Damn, I want to go grab another fruit. My free will. Nah, that's why I got Taco Bell yesterday. Because I was like, dude, I really want Taco Bell, but I don't want to eat that shit right now at this time. Like, yo, you got free will. Go get your Taco Bell. I'm like, you know what? Nah, this was last night was like 9 p.m. I do got free will, bro. Fuck it. Oh, did he did he quit the team already? For real? Damn. How he quit? What he told his coach? What coach say? That's it, just like that. Damn. Mm-hmm. What does he want to do now? Like, what is his? Oh, he said I want to go to school. Yeah. Yo, tell him to hop on COD. I'll make him a world champ. I'll make him a world champ. Mm. I'll make him a world champ in 8 months. How old is he? Oh, never mind. Dang, he too young. I'll shut on all of those, all of them kids. Facts. I'll jump. Yeah, that's the shit that I missed, bro. Like I want to hop in an eights lobby. Drop 50 in their dome piece. And what the hell did this guy just do? What happened? Mm-hmm. Why? Why the fuck? Yo, he got the bedazzled Converse on, yo. He got some real swag to him. Yo, where he get his fit from? What size shoe he wear? Yeah, why y'all motherfucker got some big ass feet, man? I'm gonna need to put 3 socks on, yo. All right, yeah, I'm gonna need to put 3 socks on to wear them bitches, yo. You really out there looking like a Boondocks character.
Did somebody hit you yet? What do you want, man? What do you want, man? Stupid. Shut up, man. Fuck. All right, buddy. What a crazy ass fucking candle that just printed. Fuck it, we're getting in. Imagine. Yo, all the people who think
All the people who think, yo, they free. We free from the shackles of life. Yo, get into a fucking 930 trade like this on US 30, yo. Fucking in less than a minute. 116 pips, yo, going both ways. You're fucked. In less than 5 minutes, 150 pips. You're so fucked. See if the other ones move the same way. S&P moved pretty good. If you got in early, it was an engulfing candle that got invalidated, but after that, same thing for US 30. The engulfing candle from last night. I hate how slow my fucking computer is. I don't know why this shit takes so long to load charts. GJ still at the low of the days. I'm gonna mess with that. Alright. We'll keep looking at US 30 then. See if we could do something. A little bit of damage. We got a engulfing candle on the 30-minute time frame. We got 27 minutes. Back at the high of the day, gave us the exhaustion candle, inducement of the high. And then on the 5-minute, we have the change, and the change back down to the bottom. Holy shit. Okay. And do we have any engulfing candles on the lower time frame? No. But we do have, again, change back down to the bottom side. See, we're back at the low of the day. We're back at where the inducements just reject the lows and reject the highs. Be an interesting one. We have news again at 10, so we'll see what price could print in the next 30 minutes. Right, EU hit STP. GU is still in the middle of this range. Printed an engulfing candle going long and an engulfing candle going short. Price came back to the lows, again just moving sideways. Gold is still at the highs of the day. Bitcoin still at the lows. Yo, every fucking pair is just giving inducements, man.
He looked me in my eye and was like, you know, English, like, you know, I think you're a great talent. We can't offer you a full scholarship, you know. And my parents had already made it clear, like, I can't go to college unless I get a full scholarship. So he was like, you know, the most we could do is like 30, 40%. And I kind of looked at my parents, and the tears kind of swelled in my eyes a little bit because this is my dream school, basically telling me, like, I'm not good enough to be here. All right, mom and dad, let's go. Like, in the middle of the meeting, we just got up and left. I never looked back, never text Coach Shavers back. And then Eastern State Champs came indoors, and I ran the fastest time in the world. And here that night, Coach Schaefer's on my phone. Man, look at you, Doug Gardner. Our talk must have did a little something. I'm happy. And I'm sitting outside talking to him because I really didn't like. I wanted my parents involved in my decision, but I knew this was my life. Like this was somewhere I had to go. I had to be happy all 4 years when I went there. So they had a somewhat of a say, but I kind of kept that whole process like internally, like to myself. So I kind of like quiet on the phone for a little bit. And then finally, I worked up the nerve and was like, "Yeah, coach. Unfortunately, I already committed to Oregon, and I never talked to the Oregon. Hadn't said a word. Hadn't seen him. Hadn't spoke to him. Nothing. I just told Coach Schaefer, I'm okay. I'm good. Because at the time, I believed that I really needed a coach that believed in me. Like that mattered to me the most. So I wasn't gonna get like a father figure out of my coach, but I knew that I needed someone that was.
Guys, they can't. There's two dogs. Or is it just low on my end? If it's good on your end, then I'll just leave like that. Is the music good? Bell 2 has.
Yo.
Your food if we go somewhere else. Yes. I'm not forcing your hand. If you don't want to go, you don't want to go. If you do want to go, then you do want to go. You been to Idiot. In here. They go. Hi. My camera's rolling. Does that do you care? I make videos out here. Now. You not hot? I'm hot looking at you. Where you from, Indigo? You smiling now. You got okay. I was in Indigo, baby.
Um, please try and repeat the key point you said about the entry during the isolation session. During the isolation session, damn, I don't remember. Again, during the isolation session, I could have said so much, right? Because again, like from that point on to now, right? Remember last night we drew out. We were like, okay, this could be the shoulder head shoulder, Right? That's exactly what we're seeing right now. So, you know, my key points for right now is just really waiting for price to shift. Right? You don't want to get into a trade. I have to watch how I word this. Like, you don't want to miss a trade, but you also don't want to get in too early. Right? With that being said, you know, again, at this point on the 30-minute, like, we know we're just in a zone of consolidation. Still don't have no break of the lows, right? We don't have a valid change and a break. All we had was a change. Okay, this could still be the lower high point. Perfect, right? At these highs again, even on the higher time frames, right? On the daily, this is just a higher high point. On the 4-hour, this was just an inducement of the high. Crazy work on the 4-hour for price to come back down. We don't have a valid break of these highs just yet. So for me to sit here and be like, oh, my bias is going to be long, is like, not really. Yeah, on the structure, when we zoom into the 30-minute, we can see higher highs and higher lows being made, right? But now we're seeing that zone of consolidation, right? Which again, this is just a variation of a range, which is a shoulder at shoulder. So for me to even feel comfortable taking a trade now, right? Like any trades up here for our TPs to be at these lows before STPs even hit, right? All I'm looking for is a trade from the top coming back to the bottoms. Now, any trades taken, right, where my TP is below here, I need to see a valid break of these lows. Need to see it, right? And I'm keeping an eye on the lower time frame, at which at this point we could use the 5-minute time frame. The 5-minute time frame is going to tell us a better story than the 1 minute at this point, right? But the 1 minute could be good too. We had the 1 minute change, we had that gap, right? We know we're trading between this low, price came up, filled the gap up. So it's given us some very good signals on the 1 minute too. So just wait it out. If we could get a valid break, then we just continue to look for these trades, right? Then if we got, again, on the 1 minute, we got a valid break. On the 30-minute, we'll have the break of the lows here, just of the structure, and then we have clean traffic. Clean traffic up until these lows, and we'll be pretty close to STP for the day. 641 minus 33% is 429. So 429. $30-minute time frame will give us an engulfing candle. 2 and 16 minutes. Like, we'll have a little bit more confirmation after price gives us the valid break. Because again, right now, this could just be price doing what? And if you took these trades at these highs, you know your TP is these lows. That's it. Price could reject these lows and go right back to the top side again. Right, if we go back, price did it here. Came back to the lows to come right back to the top. Right, if you want to mark up these lows, same thing. Came back to the lows to do what? Back to the top. Right, back to the lows, back to the top. Same thing here in the beginning of the range. From the bottom back to the top. 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 Every single time. Right, and the exact same drawings. All right, we got the change of character here. Did we get a valid break? No. It gave us the inducement and then gave us the change back to the top side, the break back to the top side, the retest, the continuation back to the top. Then, same thing. Back to the bottom. So exact same shit I'm looking for here is the exact same thing I've been looking for every single time we're in these areas. Every single time. Every single time. It's nothing new. Rinse and repeat process. And again, we have news at 10, so we got 15 minutes. And then we'll see what happens.
Give us a little tour, Dad. His first time cooking on this grill is actually on Coyote's YouTube channel. But he's been practicing ever since. What are you making us today?
Bananas, our GQ chef here today. I'm making smash burgers. I smashed T-bone steak up the grill up.
Burn up.
cook right now. Hannah tried to. You guys, I got my beautiful coyote refrigerator. I keep all my stuff inside, nice and cold.
Damn, you wipe it down?
I got the trash can storage unit. I keep all my extra stuff. Yeah, I keep all my knives, all my.
Dang, man, I didn't know you had this whole setup. Dang.
Red.
I thought you'd be going inside to grab all that out of the kitchen.
I don't make no mess. This is my favorite little section because that way I don't have to go inside the house and hear my wife saying I'm making a mess. I keep it all out here now, nice and clean and organized. I like it.
You keep it clean?
I do.
And that's how you clean all that stuff.
Nobody never looks like that. I'm in my clothes, so get out of my kitchen so I can start cooking. Then you ain't gonna be complaining, are you? Little plastic cave where you go like this fancy little tent. Got a little fast burger joint right here. It's gonna be fine. Wait till I get the final pieces. This is like a flat iron. I can move on it.
Oh, you're gonna cook your smash burgers right here? Like at Benihana?
Thanks for that. No problem, Mr. Albert.
That marinade I make just off the hook. Fire, bro. Fire, dude.
I remember how we surprised that dream outdoor grill that he had to build. I took my husband, my family, my husband and my stepchildren to Disneyland a few months ago, and when I'm not working, I don't think about it. Like I'm really just living and not thinking about it. And we were going through Avengers Campus, which is a part of Disneyland, and everyone was like waving at me. I was like, oh, everyone is so friendly. Everyone is like the best food because it's the happiest place on earth. And then my husband was like, "Are you okay?" Like, oh my god, I'm in these movies. I completely forgot that I was like part of the Marvel universe. That people were waving at me. And when I thought, I was like, "Oh, they must think that I'm like a really good, like I'm like a character because they have like Black Widow walking around like someone dressed as the character." Well, they think I'm like pretend Darcy Lewis. Because I was wearing like a flannel shirt, like wearing a flannel shirt and like glasses. I look just like Darcy Lewis. It was so stupid. I'm so dumb. Like, I don't think about it. I don't think I'm that like famous. I think if you hear my voice, you'll like heard that. Somewhere. I took my husband, my family, my husband and my stepchildren to Disneyland a few months ago, and when I'm not working, I don't think about it. Like I'm really just living and not thinking about it.
Guzman, can I talk to the chef about this? Is it possible?
The chefs are going to be very busy.
What's your dream?
Maybe just going completely off the grid, live alone for a bit. But then I also want to see what the millionaire lifestyle is like. I also want to see what's it like to drive.
You want experiences? What is the dream car you have?
Well, the dream car, that seems nearly impossible. Jaguar XJ30.
Or how about, would you like to drive a 911 Carrera GTS?
Well, I'd love to. Yeah.
Go drive it. It's just up there. I'll give you a quick spin.
I can't.
You can. I can't. I've actually got a new book coming out called What's Your Story? I'd like to give you a copy. I think you need to learn to tell your story.
Yeah.
Because we have a preconception of what each of those experiences are like. Go have them all. And I think the way you become successful is whatever you do, put your heart and soul into it. That's what I noticed today with your service and the way you are. Yeah. Even the way you were going to protect the chef then in this complaint moment.
Of course.
You got something special. Can I talk to the chef about this?
No SMT though. This woman again is crucial. This shit is.
The thing is this too, like, yo, question would be, could we trade some shit like this? Yo, absolutely. Exhaustion candles to the lows, get in, fuck it. It's all the consolidation, bro. Like, yo, you're waiting for the inducement or you're waiting for the breakout. That's it. Anything else that happens in between, yo, that shit is all just noise. It's gonna trap the fuck out of you, hit your stop losses. So again, we start looking at the bias of like, all right, we have a 372 for the day. Price is back at the highs and just from the bottom of the range back to the top, right? We're back at the top. Let's see how price reacts here. Because again, I'm looking to catch a little piece of the pie. So for example, this is the area, the range of where I could have enough space to take a trade. TP number 1 being at the 372 for the day, which is the high of yesterday, and TP number 2 being STP for the day. So right now, before I take a trade, before anything, again, I want to see if price is going to continue the trend or if price is going to give us another inducement to then turn back around. So again, like, is it possible to take trades in the middle of this, like all of this? Again, yes. It's just understanding when to get in and when to get out. You had exhaustion candles at the lows after the inducement. You had a gap here. This is TP1. Just something small, just catching the pieces of the pie. Right. After the break, if you wanted to hold this trade, you have clean traffic back to the top. Boom. TP number 2 would have been these highs, and that's it. Now it's get out of the trade and wait. We're back at the highs again. So something like this. I'll play like this. We'll target the highs.
Let's go. I saw a video on TikTok. Oh, really? Sure. Thank you. Oh, that was good. Imagine mixing matcha and Thai tea. That's what this tastes like. What do you like? Thank you. Oh, yeah, I love it. It's awesome. Thank you. This is delicious. This is so good. How long have y'all been open? Oh, really? Oh,
so good. Somebody tagged me in that TikTok about your grandma like waiting for the customers. How you doing? I'm good. Nice to meet you. I had the bunbao hui. Amazing. It was so good. I'm gonna try to post this and get some more people in the door. Guess I'll get out of here. I've been yapping y'all's ears off for like an hour.
You're keeping us company.
Oh, yeah?
All right, yeah.
See y'all later. Hey, what's up? Drinks his coffee black. Everybody's got a seat. Everybody's got a seat.
Yo, here we got some of my most.
Fuck, I moved way too fast. Ow, I'm old, bro. Fuck. Yeah, like I slept wrong a couple nights ago, so my neck hurts like a motherfucker. So now, like, I just did, like, I moved to the side a little too quick and it hurt. Fuck, bro. 25, yeah, shit hitting like a bag of bricks. You'll be there soon. You will be. You'll feel it soon, man. That shit don't matter. I'm not. It's not something I wish, but I'm telling you that it's gonna happen. Like, you know who you sound like right now? Like E. You'll E still be talking like, oh, I'm never gonna look like that. Ah, you old now, man. That's it. It's gonna hit. Whether it hits now or it hits in 20 years, yo, it's gonna hit. But it will. Ah, you're delusional. That's just, that's just the reality. Yeah, absolutely. I saw Jesus Christ yesterday. He was at the supermarket. Gotta have some faith with me too, bro. I see it. Well, I see it all right. I ain't taking no fucking trade, bro. I ain't taking these baby trades.
I still do order pizzas under the name Peter.
I'm taking none of these baby trades, yo. You want to trade by yourself, and I say, yo, I'm getting in. Get in with me. It's all good, yo. Right. Right. Caught that on stream, right, guys? Like, see, I give all the signals all the time. All of a sudden, no, we gotta go, no, fuck. You get no signal. Absolutely. The guy doesn't even say like, yo, keep it. He knows I'm looking at US 30, but he's like, he don't even say like, yo, look at S&P. Nothing. Yo, guys, this is straight on stream. Like I'm telling you, as soon as I flip on you guys, cause I'm tired of it. Yo. I'm tired. Tired of the fakeness, yo. As soon as this is gonna be the reasons why, guys. Like this is the reason why right here. Like he knows I'm looking at US 30, and I was giving I was breaking it down from top to bottom. I was saying it. He was just here, silent, like a little rat. Didn't even say nothing. He didn't even say like, "Yo, look at S&P real quick. What do you think about S&P?" Nothing. He didn't say none of that. You know, because that's what I usually do. Instead of giving you guys signals, I'd be like, "Yo, look at this pair real quick. What do you think?" Nothing. So you know what? It's all good, yo. Like I'm done. It's all good. It's chilling, yo. It's chilling. Like I get it, yo. The pie is not big enough. This motherfucker kinda wanna eat the whole pie himself. He greedy. This is the greed they talk about in the chart, in the Bible, bro. Not even a like, yo, Lou, real quick, look at S&P. Nothing. This guy was just like a little rat. Nothing. All good. Nah, all good, bro. It's all good. I'm not bugging. Absolutely, of course. So it's fuck me, right? It is. I get it. It's all good. Right. It's fuck me right now. Agent says we not all Kendalls. Don't make it all about him. Yeah, I might have to just say fuck him. Yeah, it's like you fucking ban him from the Discord. Like I gotta start trading myself with myself again, yo. Not gonna be a no more Discord. Streams, I'm gonna put them private, yo. Only certain people can watch it. Damn, this looks fire. Yeah, a tiramisu. Oh, dude, like, look at this shit. Like, I'm about to block this guy's number. I'm done. We're done. We're broken up, Kendall. That's it. Winter Garden. This shit fucking far. It's so far. Yeah. Damn. $20 for that.
What's up, Spank?
Go make my dad think that
Whoop is my go-to. I only got one back.
that's more pancake.
This is one pancake? Yeah, welcome to America. You know, I used to be little like you.
No.
Conditioning everything. Yeah, this is America. I love it.
We've already got 3 items.
I'm an American. The World Cup and trying Chick-fil-A for the first time.
Oh my days.
That's a
Seen bro in a while, but that nigga wild.
It's like a sponge cake with different milks, condensed milks, and evaporated milks.
I'm not in a rush to. People keep telling me smile, but bro is on trial. The shit to adjust to.
You see the video, Sanjay? Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite. Strawberries and cream is my favorite. I don't get where
Answer your question.
if you ever want to understand.
To be FIFA president for 1 minute? Who? You want to be FIFA president?
Yeah. I'm the FIFA president now.
Italy, Ronaldo, let's go. Come on now. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, I'm really the president. Huh? I'm really the president. Hey, he got the big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and Carbon decided to close off.
Have you ever heard of JumpeR? Do not worry.
I don't want to see nothing about your charts no more. No. You entered alone, so now you have to break it down alone. Crazy moves with Fed War speaking last hour. Yeah. The movement was a little bit crazy for a lot of these pairs, but doing exactly what it needs to do. No doubt about it.
Hold on, I got it. Give me a second. Oh wow, you get past 5 more bites. It's actually wow, it's actually okay.
GJ still just consolidating. Fuck.
15-layer chocolate cake. And they also have a 15-layered pickle cake.
6B1, by the way. Is that not GJ? Is not. Yeah. Damn, sir, there's no futures GJ. Damn. GBP.
Hold on, I got it. Give me a second. Oh wow, you get past 5 more bites. It's actually wow, it's actually okay. Do not worry, I found it. It's from Macy 6. It is a 15-layer chocolate cake. And they also have a 15-layered pickle cake.
One.
This is the pickle cake. It has a pickle. Disclaimer, I never like this, but that's all right. Hold on. I got it. Give me a second. Oh wow, okay, you get past 5 more bites. It's actually wow, it's actually okay.
What do you mean?
Do not worry.
Oh, I've never done that on Trade Locker, so I have no clue. Yeah.
This is the pickle cake. It has a pickle. Disclaimer, I never like pickles. All right. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh wow, okay, you get past 5 more bites. It's actually wow, it's actually okay. Do not worry. It's from 15-layer chocolate cake. And they also have 15-layered pickle cake. This is the pickle cake. It has a pickle. Disclaimer, I never like pickles, but I'm try. All right. Hold on. I got it. Give me a second. Oh wow, okay, you get past